All right, guys, welcome to first stage of Korn Ferry Tour Q School here at Bermuda Run Country Club. Now, a few weeks ago, we shot 66, 67, 68, finished tied for first, and advanced out of pre-qualifying to earn our spot here at Bermuda Run. Now, it's pretty simple. You either finish in the top 20 and advance to second stage, or you don't. Your dream of playing the Korn Ferry Tour or PGA Tour is over. So, let's get some practice in, let's go to the course, let's see what Bermuda Run Country Club is all about. Let's go.
Go like leading edge, steep, low, drivey.
Well, these little short shots out of the rough, these are the ones that are like, I feel like it gets on this slide right here. What do? You know? All right, so played 2 holes here, and it's pretty apparent the greens are ridiculously fast. So what that means for today, we're gonna be focusing on a lot of speed putts and just really getting comfortable on and around the greens. Also doing some chipping around the greens, like these small little chips that are kind of feel-based from weird lies. Routine, another thing I wanna do a good job of today is being really slow, methodical, patient in my routine to get ready for the next 4 days. Lastly, Crashkins here. Play a little 1v1 on the last 4 holes and hopefully take them down. So that's kind of what we're gonna be doing today, but honestly, more than anything, have fun, enjoy the fact that we're at first stage of Q School with an opportunity to advance. It's been a roller coaster today. Keep believing, keep being confident, we're back.
Yeah, like that's the kind of lie I'm talking.
Like even this one to like, you're like, oh, I'd chip that, but. We might have found a new shot. So the rough around the greens is very like spongy, thick, weird, and just awful to be in. Like for chipping and short, like it just takes 100% luck in my opinion. We found this putter out of the rough, which might look ridiculous when you're this far into a rough in a weird lie, but it basically takes some of the, not guesswork out, but takes some of the risk out, and your bad shots aren't gonna be as bad. But what I found is my good shots are better with this than the wedge. So I mean, you might see me come tournament time pulling the putter off out of the bag from like 5 feet in the rough. So it'll be something to look for as we move on in this tournament. I think it could save me a lot of strokes. We're at the 17th hole, the little match we got going. 1 under, 2 over. Got 3-stroke lead with 2 to play. This big Q School 1v1 Crashkins.
That one was airborne and solid, but so far, from what I've seen from George on this hole, he's borderline top the 3-iron in the qualifier, and he just hit a cool hook.
Under seals the victory. Under par on the last 4. Let's go. Hey, didn't have my A game, but 1 under. That's great. Well, we're ending right where we started this morning, back in the parking lot. Hey, the practice rounds are complete. You know, we put the prep in, we put the work in, got a really good range session in after to kind of hammer home. I was a little fast, a little quick, didn't feel the best full swing wise out there. But I mean, the game feels good, like it feels good, I feel confident. It's gonna be a tough test. The greens are insanely fast. There's some holes out there that just don't have that many pin placements. And mentally, you're gonna have to be patient. You're gonna have some bad holes. You're gonna have some crazy shots, crazy stuff happen. But it's gonna be about being patient, not getting upset, and knowing this is a 72-hole tournament and just stay in the fight for as long as you can. And that's the game plan. We're gonna be patient, we're gonna have fun. We're literally not gonna care if any crazy stuff happens out there. But I'm excited. You know, we're playing well, we're confident. Hey, let's go win this thing. Just like the same mindset as we had at pre-qualifying, let's do the same thing this week. Oh yeah, by the way, when you guys are probably watching this is, you know, I'll be playing in a PGA Tour event. So I'll be in Bermuda, can't make it up. But anyway, it's gonna be amazing. Let's freaking go. See you tomorrow. Well guys, here we are. Tuesday, round 1. I'm ready. Game feels good, confident. Now, just time to go have fun, enjoy the day. And also, before we get going, shout out to High Five, bag sponsor this week and the foreseeable Q School run. So shout out to those guys. They did all the branding for Bryan Bros. So everything you see, the merch, the hats, that's them. Jeff and Wello, you guys rock. Now, I'm gonna lock in, focus. The goal today, have the most fun out of any of the guys playing this week. Let's go.
Starting time. First on the tee from Aiken, South Carolina, George Bryan.
Oh, well, we made it back to the Airbnb. What a round, huh? You guys go on a roller coaster, or was that just me? But that was something. We played some insanely good golf today. We'll get into it more, but even par 71, first round of Q School, I mean, as tough as the greens were, I mean, we're pleased. Like, we're happy. Like, we're good. But come on over. You guys are gonna get the full Georgia experience after this round. Legitimately, we're giving it to you raw and unfiltered, and my brain is all over the place. So the way this is gonna be filmed and how you're gonna consume it is gonna be all over the place. So today, we shot 71, and as y'all saw, like, we have the A game. Like, the game is good. But we came to 14, hit a bad drive, not a terrible drive, just a bad drive. Like, it was exactly where I thought the miss would be. But we're buried in the rough, and I chose a club that I thought would cover the hazard that's short of the green. And if it comes up short, it's in the bunker. If it goes long and right, it's just on the back of the green. And like, honestly, we're gonna be fine. But then disaster strikes. And I'm telling you, it was the flukiest triple I've ever made. Like, it was a decent shot and then just went whew, whew. And yeah, and it stunk. And from that moment when it entered in the hazard, and I had to drop it, I was like, hey, we're playing for double. And honestly, triple is probably what you're gonna make. Let's overcome this adversity. I hadn't faced it all year. Let's be better than the triple you're gonna make, and let's just act like it never happened. And I made a great triple, but the next 4 holes, I could have easily bogeyed 3 of the 4, but my good attitude got me to the finish line. We shot even. And honestly, kind of had fun making triple. Like, it was fun in a weird way to experience the turbulence and overcome it and like see that, hey, it's just a triple. Like, let's see how we can birdie the last 4 holes or overcome this. Now, I didn't birdie the last 4, but that's what we're taking from today. We grinded, we had a lot of great shots, and we're not gonna let that triple bogey that was fluky dictate how I view today's round. Like, we played good. We're T23 in Q School with a triple. Guys, we're good. I'm pumped up. I'm gonna go get some food and enjoy Winston-Salem. See you tomorrow. 69, 200 par, gets us back in the thick of things. My gosh, game was solid again, and then we had something crazy happen again to us. I get in there too close on hole 4 of the par 5, and I wasn't even trying to move something behind my ball, and I just like kind of did a, whatever, ball moves, that's a penalty. So then I'm like, well crap, well let's get it together, let's try to get over this hazard. Then I thin the 3-iron, and that goes in the water. So I'm like, my goodness, it's happening again. And then I sack up, hit a 5-iron, beautiful 5-iron, middle of the green, 2-putt, double bogey, and then back it up with a birdie a couple holes later. 6 up and down on 5, by the way. Birdie on 6, and then a really, really good birdie on 7. A little lucky, I'm not gonna say yes or no to that, but back in position, 200 par, 69, we have a chance. I mean, we got 2 rounds to go. We have plenty of golf left. I feel like I'm not even playing my best yet, so I'm excited. It was stressful though. See you guys in the morning. All right, here we go. Round 3 is upon us. It's getting more real. The nerves are real. We're feeling things we didn't feel the first 2 days. Let's put it that way. But all that to say, I am extremely excited this because everyone who signs up for Q School, the goal is to be in position after each and every round to get through. And we're right there. We're playing well. 71, 69, T20. Currently 1 spot out of said number, and that puts a little bit of nerves on you. Like we're 2 more rounds away. Like you're gonna feel way more tense. You're gonna feel way more uncomfortable. But we're gonna embrace that today. I'm excited for the challenge. We're still gonna have the same game plan. Same goals. Have fun, be confident, and know that you're gonna be nervous, know that you're gonna be uncomfortable, but accept it, enjoy it, and relish in it. So guys, we'll see you out there. A couple more deep breaths. Let's go. Man, where do I even begin? What a round. We were 5 under for the majority of the day, just absolutely cruising, playing some solid golf. And then 16 happens. You couldn't see it on the camera. I skull into the water, drop, made a double. Can't avoid these big numbers, which is hilarious. Then puts me to 3 under for the day, go to 18. I mean, played it beautifully, got insanely unlucky. 3 iron, had 126, hit a beautiful gap wedge, just right of the pin, spins it. I thought I was gonna have like probably 5 feet for birdie, 40 yards off the green later, make bogey. All that to say, we shot 2 under today. In an absolute pressure cooker. Like I'm starting to feel, like I talked about this morning, I'm feeling the nerves. Like we're out there feeling it every shot and I'm executing, I'm playing well. So most people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, I made a double and I could have shot 5 under and I shot 2. Wrong attitude. Today I am extremely grateful, happy, excited that I shot 2 under par 69 in qualifying school when I needed to have a good round to move up the leaderboard. I did it. We went from 1 outside the number to now on the cut line, T15 going into the final round. So tomorrow, so you guys are gonna feel it with me. This is exactly where I want to be at least. Yes, I'd like to be at 11 under par, 10 under par, where I probably should be. But at the same time, the goal is to put yourself in position, and we're there. But y'all, we're gonna feel it tomorrow. I'm gonna feel it. You guys are gonna feel it. You're gonna be nervous. Like it's gonna be a grind. But this is what we play for. This is what we practice for. I'm excited for this opportunity. I haven't been here in 5 years, and to have a chance going into the last round, it's pretty freaking cool. We're gonna leave encouraged today after today's round. 71, 69, 69. That is something to be proud of. We have one more round to go. Tomorrow we're gonna have the most fun on the property. We're gonna have the most fun on the property. I said that twice because that's the goal. Have the most fun. We're gonna commit to every shot regardless of how I feel, and we're gonna see what happens. So, one more sleep. It's like Christmas Day. But anyway, see you tomorrow. Guys, 67 today. Bring the last 3 holes. We're going to second stage. I mean, you can't make this up. All the adversity you guys have saw throughout the week, like making dumb triples and doubles, and like, but again, we were in position on the number going into today. Today, we got off to just a perfect start, like driving well, putting well, but again, only 1 birdie through like the first 9 or 10 holes. You're like, I'd like to have a little more cushion here. And then we make a really good birdie on 11, get to 2 under, and from there on, like just hitting good shots, quality shots, good putts, and the whole time being, shoot 1 under today, we're gonna get through. That was my, like, the worst case scenario, 1 under is what we need to finish at today. But then 15, the 3-putt there to get to 1 under. And in my mind, I'm like, oh boy, we got to finish the last 3 holes even. And you guys saw what I did on 16, round 3. And to exercise the demon and hit the most beautiful 6-iron, albeit accidental, to 15 feet and then cash the putt, that gave me the pep I needed. Like, I was like, okay, 17 drive, hit a good one here. We can make birdie and really just basically not coast in. But again, the mindset was to stay aggressive. We're not trying to like limp in because we have PGA Tour events to play in. Like, you can't be trying to play safe or play scared. So I was like, no, just stick to your game plan. Hit driver, sacked up, perfect driver. Pulled the 6-iron a bit, but again, I was trying to be aggressive. And then when that putt went in on 17, we knew like just get it in front of us and we're gonna get through. And then to make birdie on 18 like that's pretty cool. And to shoot 67, as of now, I'll throw up the final leaderboard, but as of now, I'm T6. So to finish top 6 rounds of 71, 69, 69, 67 in another tournament, another big tournament, all before I'm heading to Bermuda to play in a PGA Tour event. This is the confidence that I needed. Like, to play uncomfortable for basically 72 holes and perform, the dream's still alive. Korn Ferry Tour PGA Tour is one step closer. We are 2 stages down, one more at Valdosta, Georgia, and we have a Korn Ferry Tour card. Guys, let's go. See y'all later.